So I really do want you to make it about you in this season of love. February is committed to loving one another, but I want you to lean into loving you. In fact, I want you to recognize that you can have more. You can do more of what lights you up, what makes you feel good, what you may even want to secretly do. And so I want to invite you because I want to empower and encourage you. I want to invite you to visit my website, imthegoodthing.com, because on there I have a video series that will help you make the moves towards what you really want. In this season, I want you to love on you. I want you to honor your hopes and dreams. I want you to do more of what lights you up. So visit the website and watch the series. I am going to cover 9 things that we should stop doing so that we can experience more of what it is we want. Keep loving you. Keep prioritizing you. Well, welcome to I'm the Good Thing, the podcast. This is the place where we unpack life wisdom. We pray, we affirm, and most of all, we discover our true beauty, our worth, and our power. I'm Denise Taylor, and I'm all about helping women build a life that they love. And that begins with us believing everything good about who God created us to be. Now, this is the place where we get energized in a God kind of way as we see ourselves the way God sees us. And let me tell you, sis, you are good. Now, our life wisdom for today is this: the most extraordinary things about life are your relationships. Treat them with care. Now, one of the things I want you to know is that people have a choice to be in relationship with you. And so this whole notion and perspective about treat them with care is extremely important, because sometimes we can fall into the trap of taking people for granted, or just assuming that we can talk to them any kind of way, that we can interact with them any kind of way, and they have to be okay with that. When the fact of the matter is, just as much as you have a choice to be in relationship with them, they have a choice to be in relationship with you. You see, one of the things that I talk about a lot, in fact, I used to say it all the time, is that we have to be willing to grow personally in order to soar relationally. And when I say that, I am talking about way more than your love relationship. You see, when you grow personally, you will show up more authentic, more transparent, more caring, and more real in all of your relationships, in your family relationships, your friendships, in your career, in your community. All of your relationships will change because you will change in them. I used to hear my pastor say this all the time, and I have found it to be so true. People really don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And each of us have the opportunity to show our care in a loving way. And so you've got to ask yourself, am I really showing care in how I speak, in how I'm committed, in how I show up, in how I engage? Is care the main thing that's ringing through? You see, when we take relationships for granted, we kind of fall in this trap of just giving them what we expect them to receive. When the honest perspective of relationship is you should give them the most loving, available, transparent, and authentic version that you believe they deserve. This is why you can't just talk to me any kind of way. This is why you can't just treat me any kind of way. This is why I have begun to understand the value and the privilege of being in relationship with me. And I am now holding those that are my friends, are my family, are my business partners more accountable to honoring my relationship with them. And you should do the same. You should make sure you're not being taken for granted. You should make sure that those who you are in relationship are honoring you, that they're not treating you just any old way, that they value being connected with you, that they show love, care, and concern with how they are treating you. You deserve that. We deserve that. Thanks for connecting with me today. If this was a help to you, by all means, apply what stood out most to your life. If you loved it, subscribe so you can meet me here next time. And if you were moved, then share this with someone else. Keep seeing yourself the way God sees you. After all, you are the good thing. And visit my website, imthegoodthing.com, for all sorts of good stuff. And I'll see you next time.